Beats.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? Drew here. In today's topic, I want to talk about happiness. Now, I'm just going to be giving you some advice on how you can stay happy, what you can do to maintain a good level of happiness, and what I do. And hopefully, this helps you. So, for me to stay happy, even when I don't feel at my best, I just keep a positive mindset. I do things that make me happy. As far as just anything that I like doing on my free time, whether it's playing a game on my phone, watching a YouTube video, laying around in my bed, a lot of things. But it's people might say, "Oh, that's just laziness. You're being lazy." No, that's what makes me happy. Oh, and food. I cannot forget food. But all jokes aside, no. To me, I feel like in order to be happy with yourself and be happy on your own, you gotta know how to handle being alone. Because not everybody's gonna have time to hang out. Not everybody's gonna have time to text you back. Not everybody's gonna have time to call you back. So, you gotta just learn and accept that you're gonna be alone either a lot from time to time, or maybe you're gonna be alone all the time. But the thing is, what I do, so I don't get all sad and or angry or any other emotion that is unnecessary for the time being, is I just tell myself, you're alone, but you can make something fun out of being alone. Do something that makes you happy. It'll take your mind off it. I would say the main thing is to do things that are going to take your mind off being alone. Like, don't think about being alone in a negative way. Think about being alone as like, oh, I'm alone, I could get stuff done. I could clean my room. I could do some homework. I could do some laundry, and just think of being alone as a positive, and try not to do your best to not think of being alone as like, oh, it's a bad thing. I need to be around people, because there are people like that feel like they need to be around people all the time, which is fine. But me personally, I like being alone. Like, I don't mind it being alone, and it's crazy because it's like I'll be hanging out with people, and just due to the fact that my situation, I can't go everywhere and do everything everybody else is doing. But when I'm hanging out with people and they wanna go do something that they want to do but I can't do with them, it's fine, because they're coming back. It's not like they're just gonna be gone forever. So I'm not really worried about it. And the fact that, like, of the fact, I don't know, in the fact of the fact, oh well. But like, I'm not really worried about it, because here's one thing, like, hanging around the people I hang out with, I would never want to feel like I'm holding them back from doing something because they don't want to feel bad or want to leave me out. That's how, like, that's why I'm glad I learned how to be alone and how to enjoy it, because I'm really appreciative that I learned that, because it's like the last thing I want to do is hold somebody back from doing what they want to do. That's never what I want to do at all. Even if it means I don't get to hang out with a person or whatever, like, I never want to hold anybody back from what they want to do. That's never, because I wouldn't want anyone to hold me back from what I want to do. But yeah, the main thing for happiness is you gotta first figure out how to be alone, and embrace it and learn how to enjoy it. And if you just sit around alone and are alone with your thoughts and have time to think about stuff, you're gonna start thinking, damn, I don't like being alone. this sucks. Like, I want to do something. Just do stuff that you enjoy doing when you're alone. Like, it could be a numerous amount of things. Or just do stuff to get your mind off of it. Occupy yourself. But yeah, that would be my first tip. Another thing I would say is just to things people say, because people are going to say a lot of things to try to bring you down. A lot of negative things is when people say things to you, you got to just take it with a grain of salt. As far as when people say, oh, you can't do this, or why are you doing this? You should be doing this. People are always going to tell you what you should be doing, or why are you doing that? This isn't going to get you anywhere. It could be a numerous amount of things. You're boring. You're a shitty person. You just got to take all that with a grain of salt. Just think like, as long as I'm happy with myself, then nothing can stop me. You can do anything you want. Don't ever let anyone hold you back from doing what you want to do. Ever. Because of what they said. Because I'm telling you, it's happened to me before, and it was with music. I remember I was 14 years old. I had a friend, quote unquote, more like an acquaintance. We're cool now, though. I still know him and shit, but it's middle school. I was in middle school, so. But yeah, like kids are different. We all changed. We all grew. But I remember I was like such a self-conscious and insecure person at the time that like I showed up my rap. He was like, "Dang man," he basically told me that it wasn't good. But instead of knowing to take it with a grain of salt, I quit doing what I was trying to do. I just quit for those remaining years, but then I got back into music, and when I was 2 years later, when I was 16, and this is around the same time I found how I got into building my confidence and stuff like that. But yeah, if I would have known what I know now on how people see you and what people think about you, it's all just bullshit. Don't care what people think about you. Do what you want to do. Chase your dreams. Don't let anybody stop you. Because I swear, if I had those 2 extra years that I can't get back, and I would have stayed pursuing, music and rapping and writing and getting my flow good when I was 14, I could have been amazing by the time I was 18, but instead, I quit the craft completely and just shied away from that. And because of that one little thing, like I still wrote here and there, but it wasn't like damn, I want to do this, I want to get it, let's go. And then I got back into it when I was 16, and I just didn't care. And it was like a big relief off my chest. It was just awesome. Like, it felt so great. So, quick recap. Just enjoy being alone. Learn how to deal with being alone. And, what was the second tip? Oh yeah, take anything anybody says to bring you down with a grain of salt. Just don't let anyone stop you. If I had to give any other tips, one other tip I could give you would probably just to be free. Be completely and 100% yourself. I cannot stress this enough. Just be free. Relax. And if you look at it too, like, if you look at it like, okay, if you look at it like nobody's really worried about me, in that aspect of when you do things or how you are or how you want to be, which like nobody really cares. Like nobody really cares. It'll be on their mind the day you do it and off their mind the next day. No matter what it is, whether it's an embarrassing moment, something outrageous, like just be who you are. Don't hold yourself back and try to be somebody you're not and be all Because it just makes you feel, it doesn't make you feel good, and it just makes you feel kind of shitty. Like, just be 100% yourself. And that's what I can say. Just don't be afraid to just be free. And the right people gravitate towards that because they know that you're being 100% free and that you don't have a care in the world and you're chasing your dreams. And you're not letting anything stop you. I promise you. Using these 3 things, it'll make a big change in your life. I promise. I promise you. Just be free. Be who you are. Quick recap. Okay, so learn to enjoy being alone because everybody needs alone time. Take negative comments and negative people and take them with a grain of salt. And 3, be free. And if you want to know how to kind of be free and be more confident in yourself, I made a video on confidence. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to go check that out. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
No, I don't mind if you acting fake, you just wasting your time, your time, your time, your time. No, I don't mind, you'll just play yourself cause I pay it no mind.